Hello, everybody, and welcome! We are trying out some Mythos Deviations today. So if you don't know what these are, Beard, a custom content creator who I've played lots of on this channel, and you probably will know as Alice in Wonderland, Cyclopean Foundations, the ARKHAM Incidents are all Beard's works. This is another project that I think is very reminiscent of ARKHAM Incidents, where Beard designed standalone scenarios based on allies. This is actually scenarios that are designed to be placed in a campaign. So it's kind of like a DLC for a campaign, the best way of looking at it, with the easiest explanation. So there's one for Dunwich, Carcosa. All right, let me get it. Dunwich, Lines of Reality, Carcosa, Forgotten Age, Circle Undone, Dream Eaters, and we also got Innsmouth. So they're done for Edge of the Earth and Scarlet Keys. But it's actually pretty exciting, and I'm excited to dive in and get this show on the road. I have built a Dexter Drake deck and an Alessandra Zorzi deck. So it should be a time. It should be a time. Is it going to be good? I don't know, but we're going to find out. So it actually tells you, like, there's information about when you play it, what it costs and all that. It costs 1 for your experience if you played it after certain scenarios. And then if you're playing it as just a generic standalone, it's going to cost 2. Notably, though, if the previous scenario it gives you different intros, but we're any other scenario, or if you're playing Lines of Reality as a standalone scenario, we're going to read intro number 4. As if recent events haven't been strange enough, your old acquaintance Dr. Armitage has approached you with troubling news. I don't wish to burden you with these odd happenings, but ignoring them would be negligent beyond words. I've been keeping a close eye on Dunwich ever since the incident several months ago through correspondence with Zebulon Watley. While Sentinel Hill, the site where my colleagues and I fought the Dunwich Horror, is still silent, Zebulon has just written to me about growing disturbances at other stone monoliths in Dunwich Valley. The letter claimed that strange energy has been begun to discharge from these stones regularly. Such phenomenon can hardly be natural and can possibly be the start of something horrid. I implore you, please accompany me to Dunwich to see if anything can be done. During setup, search the collection for Dr. Henry Armitage and Zebulon Watley and add them to any investigators' opening hands as additional cards. I don't know how likely we are to play these guys, but I will give Dexter Zeb and I will give Alessandra Henry. Proceed to setup. So I've done all the setup, set some cards aside, random locations, one of each, there's 2 of them, and we set aside a Brood of Yog-Sothoth, notably. We also placed 3 damage and 3 horror on Act 1A. Place 3 damage and 3 horror on Act 1A. Okay, I'll trust you, Beard. Alright. Place 3 damage and 3 horror on Act 1A. Okay, now we're cooking. We got something here. Oh, okay, I see. It says on the bottom for advancing it. Okay, Stones of Antiquity. A light mist hangs over Dunwich Valley as you set out toward the standing stones. The ancient monoliths protruding from the nearby hilltops all glow with a subtle light that one might assume was the brightening of moonlight, but there is no moon shining now. Foredoom advances. Our act is the ley nodes. The more you gaze at the standing stones, the more you understand that there is a flow to the energy building inside the monoliths. If you wish to understand the purpose of the stones and the energy they channel, you must study the sites carefully. As a lightning bolt, investigators at the same ley location spend player clues as a group. To move a random token from this act to your location, group limit once per location. If there are no tokens on this act, we advance. Alright. I'm curious. Do we actually have a squid in here? We do. But I want to see how it is for this. -4 if you fail ready the nearest monster enemy. There's 2. Interesting. I was curious because I was like, I know Dunwich, the tablets, and squid are only added for specific reasons. So I was wondering if they were going to scale to like the levels they were in the other one. But this actually seems pretty in line with that. All right, let's see our opening mulligans, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I mean, I like you, but I think, honestly, it's going to be kind of boring, but I'm going to mull pretty hard for my other stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes. This is nice. That was a good mulligan. That was a mulligan we can get behind. Now, over here... I'm gonna get rid of you, and I think I keep the other 3. Yeah, that's pretty good. This do be pretty good. Okay, play you, spin you, play you, use you? I want to get the cat mask out, start using that. Maybe we use you instead of you. Get you next turn, play you. That could be the way we gotta do this. I'm trying out a new Dexter in my life where everything is super aggressive. Alright. The village lies silently beyond the covered bridge. Given what you know of the townsfolk, they'll either know nothing of the stones or be unwilling to talk. As an action, we can resign. This was a fool's errand. As a lightning bolt, if each Dunwich location is revealed and there are no clues on them, add player clues to Dunwich outskirts. Dunwich has a reputation for being as open and welcoming as a coffin, but it's still better than nothing. Amen. Alright. These towering stones are larger and more ancient than the others. In this superstitious valley, only the Wadleys dared to visit them, even in daylight. Hillside monoliths, that's kind of cool. The weather dais, on the top of their glow, the stones here are adorned with ritual implements and remnants of bygone people. The ancient circle. The few documented ritual sites in the valley, this is one of the well-known from being published in several research papers and books on antiquity. The remnant of the circle sits on a hill overlooking the Sawyer farm. Earl Sawyer! We love Earl Sawyer! And well known to the family. And then we got the inscribed altar. Unlike many of the other standing stones, this arrangement is etched with characters of an unknown script. Dude, I wish I lived in this world where everything was culty. That'd be so fun. In these dark and misty woods, the shrine glows like a lighthouse, attracting who knows what towards it. Dude, life is so boring. I don't have any standing stones around my house in real life. Anyways, let us play Chuck Fergus. Let us play the Crystallizer of Dreams. So we'll search this, shuffle this into our deck. And let's gain a resource for our last action, I think. Everyone's favorite, the setup turn. Okay, give me a Jewel of Aureolus. Give me a David Renfield. Give me a spin on my boy David. Is Alessandra the first investigator? Yes, from Hemlock that I'm playing. Yes, she is. Okay, I think I like the Scroll of Secrets. Because I think we just kind of want to load our hand up, right? Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, we'll take that. Hello. Hello, showmanship. All right. Oh, yeah, let's go upkeep. Fuck. All right. That's great. Alrighty, what do we got over here? The Round Each Investigator here takes a horror. The highs and the lows, amen, right? Test Brain 5, for each play fail by, has got the top card of your deck. We're going to go 3 to 5. Hey, we only failed by 1. No problem. Oh, let's go! Hey, it's good to be good, chat. It's good to be good. Hey, Zamakona. Eat it, you freaking nerd. Anyways, we can't get clues yet. We can't do fucking anything right now. Alright. I can do one more of these. There's no Ancient Evils. We do have a the Beyond, though. Glimpse of the Beyond, the one Beyond the Veil. So just something to be aware of. Okay, so I think we actually sit on this for a little bit, which sounds fucking crazy, but we are combat Dexter, so I don't actually worry about my brain too much. I will take you for sure. I know there's a better way I can do that without getting information, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay. Oh, no, we actually do need to get rid of you now, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's fine. So in that case, I will just play out the Occult Scraps with my Dexter ability. And then I'm going to drop down... I kind of just want to play, like, everything. Give me a weapon. For 2. It's actually my first action. I mean, we might as well move. My economy is dwindling, but that's okay. We will play a mask. And then let's move to the Sawyer Farms Mossy Stones. 2 Shroud. It just costs to move from stones. Exhaust each ready asset you control. While Earl Sawyer is at this location, you may ignore the above text. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I can get behind that. Alright. Well, I'm going to move into this location. I'm going to... Perceive? Let's perceive. So we're going to go 6 to 2. Let's go. I think I'm going to draw a card. No, I think we're just going to gain resources. I think we're okay on cards right now. I mean, everything costs 1. Let's draw a card instead. Yeah, that's sick. Turn a skill to your location, exhaust, draw a card. Alright. What does this do? -X for the total amount of horror on locations and elite enemies in play. That's kind of fun. Okay. We will grab a clue and draw a card. Alright. Dex, you got work to do. So we moved. We investigated. I guess I'll just investigate 4 to 2 again, right? Okay, that's fine. Upkeep. That's a good draw. Persuasion's here too. 2 of 4. Evil card. Lay Surge. Test Lay Surge. Leader's location with a copy attached. When you leave attached location, test foot 3. If there's damage or horror on attached location, this test gets +1 difficulty and gains peril. Notably, I don't know if you're still doing edits on this beer, but this actually says his test gets +1 difficulty. If you succeed, discard Lay Surge. If you fail, take 1 damage or discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Fun. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alien Flesh. Hunter Prey. After it enters a location with damage or horror on it, it gets +2 evade until the end of the round. That's kind of fun. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. Alright, well, Dexter's going to go first. Because I think Dex wants to deal with this thing for Alessandra. So I'm going to go like this to clear that out for you. Do I just break and enter here? I mean, it is a 2-shroud location. That is pretty soft. I kind of want to get Thieves' Kit out. We also could persuade this guy back into the deck. He actually is a pretty soft enemy. I mean, I'm going to grab the Brandicathuga. I mean, and then I can play the Brandicathuga for 1. That seems alright. Okay. Okay. I mean, we could try to roast this guy. We actually have no downside anymore. We just go 6 to 4. Let's do it. We'll go 8 to 4. We have the mask. Might as well use it, right? Let's go. I'll gain... Honestly, give me a card. Oh, shit. That seems good. This guy is toast, though. Okay. Alrighty-roo. I want to dig for... I think this other is going to be used on Alessandro, because I really want to get a Beguile. I think once we get a Beguile, we can start, like, popping off. I am going to play a Thieves' Kit. And we're going to investigate... Dude, I'm a 7/7. That's pretty sick. We're going to investigate. Up 2 should, in theory, be good. Not when an auto fail's involved. Alright, let's try again. Nice, okay. Gain a resource. Alright! go upkeep. Hello! Alright, and just play Exhausted. If there is no crystallizers in play, so the Guardian Crystallizer side out of play. Choose a non-weakness enemy. Oh, you thought ahead. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, that's fine. I think we're going to, like, hang out with this guy for a bit, probably. Alright, 3 of 4. Evil card over here. Another Sorted and Silent. That's fine. Over here. A Yithian Observer! Okay. Ready from your hand if you cannot. Okay. Well, Dexter is probably going to grab that guy, and we're going to dance with him for a little bit. I'm going to wager. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to discard you to play you fast, and then I'm going to use you to search the top 3. I mean, I'll take the Shriveling. It's good. Shuffle that up. Doom is placed on a card, so we get to add another offering to this. Okay. Oh, I should have bought a False Covenant with my last 2 XP. I actually wish I did. Not that we're going to be adding a lot of curses, but I would have been, I think, better. Alright, let's say we zap this guy. That's 6 to 4. We can use this to go 8 to 4. I mean, this guy's probably just dead to the brand, right? We have the other Shriveling in hand. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright. Yeah, you'll take 2 damage. We had 8 to 4, so we don't fail by 0. We don't succeed by 0. We're going to go again. And we're going to go 8 to the game's 4. -2. If there's a horror on your location or an elite enemy or location, take a horror. You don't be elite, brother. Into the victory display with you. Okay. And I think for my last action, we're going to try to leave this location. So we're going to test 2 to 3. We're going to fail. I'm just going to take a damage. And so the trend of Dexter dying to damage continues. Exhaust each ready asset you control as well. Oh, sorry. I guess I should have done this. I would have gained 2 resources. I missed the trigger, but I'm going to take it anyway because I'm a greedy son of a bitch. Alright. Investigators get -1 fist. While Professor Warren writes at this location, you may ignore the above text. Protector symbols can be avoided if only you understand them. No! Alright. We'll move up here. We'll go 4 to 3 for this. We'll take a damage of our own. Let's take a damage or discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If you fail, take a damage or discard the top 5 cards. Yes, I would like to take the damage. I'm going to draw a card. Frick. This is a custom scenario set in Dunwich for the Mythos Deviations from Beard. So there are 6 scenarios, each designed to be played in an official campaign. Dude, 4 to 4? Is there a downside? No. I mean the squid, but what are the odds of that happening? Dude! It do be sticky! Alright, stand up. Yeah. I can have my hand be maimed. I think that's okay. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Okay, we are now cooking. We are now cooking. Not really with this guy, because this guy's probably... We don't have our fine clothes either, but we'll get there. I'm feeling pretty confident. Alright, this is going to advance. The ley light emanating from the stone monolith flickers for a moment, but not from fluctuations of power. Strange shapes briefly obscure the stones, impossible to describe because they are simply that. Only shapes. Shuffle to set aside hideous abominations and counter set into the deck. The branch should be empty at this point? Yes, I just forgot to remove it. Yes. I would have realized next time I thought. Thank you, though. Is Alessandra well dressed? No. She's dressed pretty bad, to be honest. Okay. Not the discard pile. 7 Doom advances. The building energy in the valley has attracted more powerful beings, and yet they don't seem to be siphoning or feeding on any of it. If that's not the case, then why are they gathering in the valley? Oh, I guess we should have done that, huh? Before we left? Yeah, we'll get back there, I guess. Alright, let's see what's cooking from the encounter deck. Choose and shuffle a non-story ass you control into your deck. Hey, no problem. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset. Like this maimed hand? Can I technically do that? I mean, it's an asset I control. I can just discard this with Dexter's ability. No, cannot leave play. It cannot leave play. Oh, they thought about it. Look at them. It cannot leave play except by the action ability below. Let's go. Good job. All right, we'll shuffle the brand back in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Skill? Okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. Give me a spectral. Honestly, I might kill this motherfucker. I might take him out. I might just say sayonara to you, Guardians of the Crystallizer. But I think we want us to go first. So I'm gonna use Chuck. And we're gonna do a breaking and entering. I think I'm okay paying for it, to be honest, and we're gonna get the +2 instead, so we're gonna go 10 to 4. Nice. This guy's gonna be evaded. We're gonna grab a clue. This goes here. Finally, my first event being played. Right on time! Okay, I think what we do then is I think I'm going to actually kick the Hornet's Nest. So we're going to search the top 9 for an enemy. What the fuck? Alright, search top 9 cards for an all the enemies spawn engage with you. Then discover clue you're getting, gain X resources. I mean, 5 is a lot. This guy only has 2 foot as well. Is he the man that I would like to beguile? How does beguile work? Build connecting location. I'll have Hunter. That's okay. Perform basic investigator evade action its location. If you fail a skill test while resolving the ability to discard beguile. Okay. I think I am going to grab this guy. Which seems crazy! I know, chat. It seems fucking wild. Alright. I need a die. So I can roll a die to see, because we're going to put a damage on this location, I think. Alright, but I do get 5 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get the clue. I'm going to spend 2 of these clues to drop. Evens are going to be damage, odds are going to be horror. It is an odd, so we're going to put a horror on this location. Okay. I mean, I think I don't know, this guy's pretty tough to talk to. I could try to beguile him. Let's do it. And then I'm going to take a free action to move this guy over here. Either move attached enemy to a revealed connecting location or perform a basic investigate or evade action at its location. If you fail a skill test resolving this ability, sure. Yeah, you're just going to move there. And then for our last action, we're going to head up here. 3. If there are no clues on remote shrine, spawn the set-aside copy of Brood Yogg-Sothoth at this location. Triple action, deal 1 damage to Brood Yogg-Sothoth at this location. You may discard 10 cards at the top of your deck to reduce this action ability cost by 1 for every 5 cards discarded. This damage ignores the text on Brood Yogg-Sothoth and does not provoke attacks of opportunity. That's really interesting. It's kind of fun, isn't it? All right. Dexter. I do like killing this guy. Why is it a squiggle instead of a forced? Probably because it's optional, I'm going to wager. Unless it's like an objective we need to do later. It feels kind of optional coded to me. Okay, I think the right thing to do, though, is play Shriveling. I think we move up to this location. I think I'm going to play a Scroll of Secret. No, not a Scroll of Secret, sorry. The Showmanship, that's what I meant to play. Because I don't have space for this, and I want to hold that. Okay. Alright. This guy's going to move here for the Hunter phase. This guy's going to stand up. We'll go upkeep. Time's running out for us all. Dex, don't freak out about it too much. Alright, we place a Doom on a card that does not have Doom. So after Doom is placed on the card with no Doom, we get to do this. And then let's see what's cooking. That's what I was worried about. Test any side of your location in the round. Each investigator test location must shoot ammo, supplies, charges. Seek some assets they control. Ay caramba. Ay caramba. Okay, we gotta get out of here, I think. Alright. Well. I mean, I think I'm gonna... No, we do all our tests first. We do that before we go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to this guy. Let's see what's cooking here first. Take a ward of protection. No. No, anyone can activate the main hand thing, because it's in your threat area. I just put it here because it's easier to put it here to cover up the hand slot, but it's actually in your threat area, so anyone can still activate it. Okay. So I'm going to take a free parlay. I'm going to get +2. So I'm going to go 7 to 3. Going to commit this breaking and entering. So we're going to obviously choose this Conglomeration of Spheres, and I think we just would like to shuffle them into the counter deck. So we're going to go 7 to 3. 7 to 4? Alright, we're not going to commit this. Sorry, we're going to commit this. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. Dude, Persuasion is not a good card. Yeah, get out of here, brother. Alright, that's sick. Let's grab some clues, I think. Yeah, let's grab some clues. We're going to do that last. So we're going to go 4 to 3. I'll go 5 to 3 with this Thieves Kit. Sorry, this should be attached to this now. Fucking hell, Alessandra. I mean, I am using 4-book. It is actually on me. I could be doing a much more... I mean, once we have to hit our lock picks. Alright, we do get to grab this. We get to grab a clue. I'm going to draw a card. Nice. Nothing for my last action. We're going to spawn a damage or horror here. So I'm going to go 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, and I'll reroll 6s. It's a damage. Alright, let's move in here. If you end your turn here, take a damage. While Zebulon Watley is at this location, you can ignore it. Oh, I know what to do! I know what to do here, chat. Zebulon costs 3. Okay. Yeah, it's semi-playable, but semi-playable is still... I'll be honest, if I'm looking at like cards I want to like consistently put in my deck, semi-playable is not the level that I want to personally hit. You know, I want to hit like cards that are like always good. Alright, we're going to take a horror this turn. So I think we're going to move in here. Now you might be asking, Justin, are you actually doing anything? No. I'm not doing anything. We're going to move in here. I'm going to gain a resource. No, I have the 2. Did I do that? I did, didn't I? Alright, and we're going to fast out Mr. Zeb. Then for my last action, I'm going to take that direct horror now. It's just easy to remember. I'll draw a resource? Yeah. I want to keep this Spectre online. Alright, the gang's all here. The Alessandra Parade Patrol. I don't know if that's good. I want to hit my lockpicks. I think we need to get this out. You can shove a non-story ass you control into your deck. Okay. Probably just showmanship, right? One, two, no, all my fun stuff. All my fun stuff. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Well, you guys all know what time it is. It's time to do the shit that we have to do. This is the cleanup time, where everybody's going to do their share. Is it? Is it? I don't even fucking know what to do, man. I don't think these decks do be good, though. I don't think these decks be... I mean, I think the Dexter deck is... fine. I just think we've hit all of our weaknesses, and it's really slowed down our pace. Like, we have the tools to kill with. It's just all of these weaknesses coming in at the start of this part is getting really chunky, right? If we discarded one of those weaknesses to one of the discard effects by, like, the encounter deck, I think we'd be in a lot different of a place. I think we have to stay here this turn, and then next turn we're going to Spectral Razor the Crystallizer, so Alessandra's going to get punched a bit, but I think we got to do some cleanup. So I'm going to get rid of you first, and then I'm going to play you, and I'm going to use you to look at the bottom card of Alessandra's deck. I'll take the Vamp. Once again, we also don't have our fine clothes either. But I mean, like, this is kind of like what I expect from Alessandra, right? Alright, let's parlay this guy over here. Move to a connecting location. You freaking idiot. I guess we just dig, right? Draw a card. That's huge. Play lockpicks, use lockpicks? Okay. Ah, here we go. The boring rogue stuff back on the table. We're going to go 8-2. Now we're talking, chat. It's like if Pete's guitar was an event. Yeah, if it was Pete, it was a guitar you had to search your deck for. Alright, come here. Fight me, you fucker. Bet you won't. Alright, upkeep. That's a good draw. That's also a really good draw. Yes. This card is good. Thanks for asking. Alright, 3. No! Oh, I guess this has been discarded, right? We're going to keep bleeding out our brain for a little bit. Alright, we'll go 3 to 5. If you succeed, choose an online enemy or location or real... Oh, this guy should be here, by the way. Or a revealed connecting location. What the hell? We pass, first off. Get out of here, fucker! Alright! Let's go! Alright, let's do this. I'll take the easy mark. Easy mark's kind of sick. This is a good card. I hate it. But it's a good card. I think it's actually like a nice treachery. I like that you like can't really stay at a location. Makes it a little bit spooky, scary skeleton, you know? Alright, well, we're going to go first. And we're going to use our free parlay to grift this motherfucking baby. Like, we've drank its baby, and now we are going to reward ourselves. I think I will get +2 on this. So we're going to go 6 to the game's 0. Nice. So we get 4 resources. This card's pretty fucking good. In Alessandra especially. Because then we can play Snitch and grab 2 clues at our location. And connecting locations. Honestly, I don't care too much about victory, so I'm not going to. Okay. So now now I feel like we're kind of cooking. Now I feel like the cooking's happening. I mean, we're going to discard the top 5 of our deck for sure. Alright. I'm going to use lockpicks. We're going to go 8 to 2. Nice, we do succeed by 2. I will drop a damage or horror, so we're going to go evens for damage, odd for horror. That is going to be another damage on our location. I'm going to move in here. That's because you get -1. I like the text on these ones. It's kind of cheeky. I'll draw a card for my last action. All right, Dexter's going to clear the chronophobia. Dexter's going to move in here. Do I want to play one of these? I don't think so. I might have missed one of these triggers, but that's okay. And we're going to continue. Oh, sorry. We have to test this. Let's test that. 3 to 4. It's an easy rewind. Discard the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lost one of our fine clothes. And then Dexter's going to go 6 to 4. And then that's going to go. Okay, that's easy. It's going to discard at the end of the round. And this damn jellyfish is going to keep just being a guy. Alright. I'll keep. A fine close would be huge. Perception's fine. 4 of 7. I think I'm gonna ward that. I think that's worthy of a ward. I mean, I do have a deny. You know what? I think we let it slide, right? I do have a deny, so we can just deny the damage. So yeah, we'll just let it slide. Another arcane barrier stopping me from stepping where I wish to step. Unhallowed country. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Chuck. Haven't been here a while. Just want to say I love what you're doing. It's a pleasure watching you build your content over the years. Keep it up. Thank you! I plan on it, but thank you so much. That's very kind words. No plans on stopping anytime soon. Even if I'm a little bit mad at Arkham today. Okay. I think we want How many cards left? 16. So we kind of want to get through this. I think we kind of want to get through this. Alright, well, let's investigate with a Thieves' Kit. We're going to go 4 to 3. I'm going to go 6 to 3. I'm going to go 7 to 3. I would like to grab this clue, please. And that's why these are here. Let's go! Grab a clue. Grab a fine clothes off the top. A persuasion, you say. Alright, let's do this as well while we're here. I'll discard that. Alright, second action. We're going to use lockpicks. So we're going to go 8 to 3. Grab a clue. I think we're going to spend 2 to drop some goodies down. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's an easy way of doing that. Sorry, that's a cocked. Alright, it's going to be a horror. Who would have thought? A different one each time. Then we're going to try to leave and we're going to go 3 to 4. Choose a non-enemy location or revealed connecting location. Automatically evade that enemy. Oh, sorry. You know what I actually should have done? Actually, I can do it no matter what, right? So we evade you. That's enemy management, baby! Let's move into this location. Discuss to investigate. Discard top 2 cards of your deck and draw each weakness discarded. When Dr. Henry Armitage at your location. Sorry, Dr. Henry Armitage has already been committed to a test. That man's in a better place right now. This just works, right? I mean, I'm fine with where he is, to be honest. Okay, we need one more clue. I'm a little bit concerned about Alessandra dying. So let's just assume that's not going to happen, right? Alright, Dexter's going to move in here. All my assets are in play. All my assets are in play. We could probably kill this guy sometime soon, I'd wager. I haven't even used my Spirit of Fame. Don't want to draw a card. I guess I'll play you. I lost my Colt Vest pockets, so that's a little bit sad. But what can you do? Give me another resource? I don't fucking know, man. Alright. Oh, I have to test this. 3-all. We fail. She was not at my location when that happened. Okay. This guy's going to move in here. Then we're going to go upkeep. That do be a good card. 5 of 7. Spawn location without investigator with damage or horror on it if possible. In the round, if there's a damage or horror, place one doom on evasive being. Otherwise, each investigator is on the top cards of their deck. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I think we put him here. That's what I was scared of. Alright. Well, Alessandra's gonna die. Okay? We just have to accept it. Alessandra is going to die. Alright? She's gonna die and that's it. She doesn't have much life left in her. It's done. It's over, okay? She's gone. We have to... The sooner we accept that, the happier we are going to be. I think I need to get a clue from this location. Because I think if we investigate this and we discard 2... But what if she just doesn't? She's going to die. I'm sorry. I have bad news for everybody. She's dead. We just have to accept it. And I could parlay. I could bring her in and vamp. Okay, that's a way we can do this. We can bring this guy in. We can vamp. Lowest foot, so it's going to go to Dexter. Dexter could kill it. Okay, yeah. I dig this. We need to kill this guy. We need to kill him or he's going to Ancient Evils us. But honestly, I don't think we're going to win this one. The decks are a little bit funky, though. I'm not going to hold this one against the scenario. I'm going to hold this one against the decks for sure. The decks do be kind of funky. All right. Let's bring him in. Come on in, buddy. He can't fight, can he? I wish he could. Alessandra seems like the perfect third person in the campaign. Honestly, nothing has ever sounded meaner. But you're 100% right. I mean, I could probably build like a pretty stupid try-hard rogue deck that's just like, no, none of this shit. And she probably would do good. Alright. Let's vamp, baby. Alright. Test each skill. And this is just like after you succeed a skill test while parlaying. Okay. Let us start by doing the book test. So we're going to go 5 to 2. I'm going to go... Sorry, 4 to 2. I'm going to go 6 to 2. Wow. Let's go. I'm going to get 2 resources because I think we need it. So that means we have done this. Which also means I can do this. Okay, we're cooking. Imagine this with fine clothes in play, though. Alright. We're going to do the fist test. And we're going to commit this overpower, and we're going to go 4 to 2. Well... Fuck you, Alessandra. We're going to go 3 to 2 with the brain. Then we're going to go 4 to 2 for the foot. I actually want to fail this test, funnily enough. Hey, let's go. Okay. All right, and then I can put one of these down. 1, 2. It's the horror. Yeah, Chug, I think he would, yeah. It's all in the same card, so he definitely would. Seems pretty fun, actually. Alright, and then I'm going to spend an action to move. I'll test 4 to 4. So we'll take a damage, but that's okay. We're dead anyway. And then I think I'm going to spend 2 clues. Sorry, to do this. Which is going to advance. Through careful study, you realize that the stones are not the source of this energy, but mere directing the flows like a rock in a stream. However, from what you can discern, the flow has been somehow directed to the flow towards Sentinel Hill, overlooking Dunwich Village. You can't imagine any good coming from empowering the infamous site, but is there anything that can be done to redirect the energy? If there are no locations with horror, no, we're good. Horror horror tokens connect to each other, swap a damage or horror on any 2 locations. Shouldn't take much time, but with some focus on the symbols and the monoliths or the patterns of the energy flow, you should be able to redirect the energy away. Test brain or foot 2. This test gets +1 difficulty. If you succeed, swap a damage or horror on your location with a damage or horror on a connecting location. At the end of the round, if there are no locations with horror tokens connected to each other. Okay, I mean, that's something that Dexter can do. Is it a parlay? Dang. I mean, I could try to do it, right? I have one action left. Because we parlayed him over. We vamped. We moved. So we have one action left. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? We can go 4-4. I can commit some of these icons in my hand. I can go 5-4. That's pretty bad, actually. Don't want to draw a card. I mean, we might as well try it 5-4. Oh, sorry, this vamp should be in here. And so should this. Okay, we actually have a really good number. I can go up 4. Let's do it. Because our time is numbered. Alessandra right now is just trying to get us out of here. And she did. No, she didn't. Location with damage or horror in a connected location. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. So we need to know. We need to move this one up here. All right, Alice, we're going to go back in time. I can't read. So we're going to just pretend that didn't happen. And I'm just going to, like, I guess, move. No, it's going to be on Dexter. Maybe we move here. I think that's what we want to do. Okay. Well, Dexter, you have to kill her friend. Sorry to tell you this, but it's going to be on you. I'm going to go 9-4 with this Spectral Razor. Going to go 9-4 with the Spectral Razor. Sorry, Dex, it's still on you. There you go. That's more like it. All right, well, we're going to get Ancient Evils. I think we were going to get Ancient Evils no matter what, but that's okay. Sure. Yeah, we're going to do Shriveling. We're going to go 8-4, I think. Yes. Seems all right. We'll take a Horror, put it on our friend Zeb, and then you will go to the Victory Display. Okay, well then Dexter's going to move up here, kill this guy, and then we're going to do the switch. I think that's kind of what we're cooking with. Haven't used the Wicked of Thame once, but that's okay. Alright, this advances. Because this guy gets a Doom on him at the end of the round. 6 for the last time is a lot of time. Alright, the otherworldly creatures crowd around the standing stones with disturbing fervor, and with each unearthly cry, the building energy flares brighter. One such spike sweep outward like the corona of a solar flare, washing over you with a bone-jarring effect. In player order, each investigator must choose one, take a direct damage or horror, or discard the top 5. I think I would love to take a direct damage and horror for each of them, rather than, like, almost kill Alessandra. All of Dunwich Valley is a pressure cooker of strange energy and fit to burst at a moment's notice. Finish your work with quickly, or take shelter without delay. All right, I will. Thank you for bringing that up. Oh, did I have to do this test? Sure. We'll go 4-4. Take another damage. Hook me up. Oh, I have to do this test too. 3-3. Okay, we fail. All right. Oh, God. That's fucking shitty, man. I'm going to say skill. No skills. Okay. Alright. Does this get discarded? No, it's if you succeed. Yuck. Alright, Dexter's going to attempt to move up here. He's going to go 2-3. I mean, maybe he'll hit an Elder Sign. Nope. Yeah, I'll take a damage. I'm going to spend 2, and we're going to try to drain Essence this guy. So we're going to go 6-4. Hey, would you like my Essence? You would like my Essence, thank you. And then for my last action, we're going to do this test. We're going to go 6-4. I'm going to go 8-4. I should have used the other one, but that's okay. That's okay. Would have refilled quicker. Conab Games, thank you so much for the raid! So I can swap these two. At the end of the round. Okay. How goes the Arkham? It's going good. This is a custom scenario that's actually been pretty simple, just exploring like a bunch of basic mechanics. Not much to complain about. All right, boss battle? Are we coming up to a boss battle next? Need to play through the set. Yeah, me too. I'm excited. It's exploring a lot of the Dunwich mechanics, which I think are kind of neat. Alessandra just goes 1, 2. She doesn't want to draw a card. Guess I can just play another Thieves' Kit. Just in case we need to get clues. I'll go 5 to 3. And Dexter can commit this to go 6 to 3. Maybe we can get Chuck Fergus back online. We can. Okay. That's sick. This guy's going to move here. We'll go upkeep. Find close. Right on time for the second lockpick. And then we can advance this. Because in the round, if there are no locations with the horror tokens connected to each other, we are good. I like that mechanic. That's neat. That's nice and neat. The tension in the air the tension in the air surrounding the valley seems to ease, though at the same time the glow of the flowing energy brightens, building at a much faster pace now. At this rate, the build-up could reach a critical level in a matter of minutes. Your concerns are compounded as the crack of trees and snapping telegraph poles grow rapidly closer, and an enormous figure rises out of the mist, half visible only because of it. Spawn the set-aside envoy of Yog-Sothoth at the lead investigator's location. Hey, don't mind if I do. Wait a minute, this guy can't take damage! Massive Hunter Retaliate cannot be damaged. He gets plus X fight and plus X evade, where X number of connections it is from the nearest location with damage or horror on it. Okay. From the nearest location. Interesting. Okay. Like the Dunwich horror that Armitage described, this monstrosity appears immune to conventional weapons. But what if you channel the overloaded energy to its body during an attack against it? Spend 1 clue. The attacking investigator gets plus 2 skill by its attack. After successfully attack or evade envoy of Yog-Sothoth by player or more, move the nearest damage or horror on a location to envoy of Yog-Sothoth. There's 3 damage and 3 horror. So we basically just have to do it again. Okay. It's the nearest, right? It's the nearest. Okay. The nearest damage or horror. Okay, so he just gets harder. Okay, no, it's not too bad. We actually don't need to fight him that far. We don't need to do that much. Okay. Alright, well, let's put a doom on this, which is going to, you guessed it, put an offering on this. Alright. Let's get some evil cards. You should have a doom on you too, brother. Okay, okay. I'll take 2 horror. Cannot be damaged. So we probably want to evade him first, right? The attacking investigator. So that means anyone can do it, right? How can Alessandra help? Probably by moving up here. Yeah. Probably by moving up here. Getting this guy back into the deck. And then maybe evading the slug. It's not terrible. We're going to take some damage and horror, but that's okay. We're going to take some damage and horror from this guy. That's less okay, but still fine. I don't fucking know, man. This is a tough situation to be in. We have the other shriveling. I mean, I guess we just, like, zap this guy. But the thing is, we need to succeed by player or more, and this guy's going to get harder. So we're going to need some clues to get there. So I think what we want is, we want Alessandra to make her way here to start getting some clues. So I think that is what Alessandra's going to do. And Dexter just has to, like, tank it, I guess. So Alessandra's going to move here. Alessandra is going to parlay this guy with some persuasion. Who knows? Maybe I gave this one more. It needs more credit. So we have 6-3. I'm going to go 7-3. I want to save that for the evade. I'll go 7-3. Nice. We'll take a horror because there's a horror on our location. This guy will be this guy will actually get shuffled back into the deck. Okay. For my next trick, we'll try to evade this guy that we kept kicking this can down the road, and the can has finally come to get us. So we have 5, 6, 7-3. Nice. Okay, so that was one parlay. We can move here for our last action. All right. Dexter, my friend. Let's get zapping. I'm going to go 8-2. Yeah, we have to succeed by player, right? Have the associate attacker evade by player or more, move the nearest damage or horror on a location to him. Powering up. Portals. Online. So now this guy has 3. So, I am going to use the cat mask, I think. Do we have a blood pact left? A blood pact would be bad. We still have 2 blood packs left in here. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go 8. We're going to go 10-3. As we fire on this shot. -3, so we're good. So I can remove this one and put it on him. And he is continuing to power up. Portals. Online. Alright. I guess we fire again. We go like this. And we go 10-4. Nice. We do take a horror, which I'm going to put on our good boy Zeb. And then this is going to go on that. Okay. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be a tight time. Alright, so then we have to take a damage or a horror. Give me 2 damage for this energy siphon, because we can't actually remove any. Alright. This guy's going to attack us. We're going to go 1 here, and 1 there, baby. Yeah, that brand's not terrible. That black market's actually kind of sick. Alright, 2 of 6. Evil card over here. A Yithian Observer. I do not have time for you, friend. Sure. Alright, let's start with this. We want Dexter. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess the other blood pact wasn't here. I just missed it. Yeah, I thought I saw it. 5. Is it time for Dexter to vamp? Oh, you should be here. Yeah, I mean, I won't attach that. Okay. So we can play those cards as if they were in our hand. Okay. Okay. We need to, what, hit him 3 times? +2 each time. He's going to be 1, 2. So he's only going to be 4. He's only ever going to be 4. 4 is not that bad, especially if Alessandra gets a bunch of clues on this location. And she can do it, right? Okay. I'm trying to think of how we do this. And I think it's 3 swings of the Wicked of Thame. I think it's 3 swings of the Wicked of Thame. Alternatively, we can play this Shriveling and Showmanship and essentially get +4 on each of our Shrivelings and attack at 10 each time. That's actually pretty good. If Alessandra gets 2 clues. My Hemlock Vale just arrived. Guess I know what I'm doing this weekend. That's sick. Is it chores? Because that's what I'm probably doing this weekend. Hemlock Vale's here, but I still gotta clean the house, baby. No, you should go have fun. That's great. All right, we'll start by picking a lock. We're gonna go 8 to 3. Grab one. We'll go 5 to 3. Dude. Can't play ally assets. Can't play vamp. I guess we're just gonna go 4 to 3. Dude, Alessandra? Alright, this should be fine. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to use Dexter's ability to play a Shriveling. I'm going to discard this to play this. We're going to use Showmanship. So we're going to +2 to each one. The campaign has been indefinitely delayed in the UK. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's start blasting. So we have 10 to 4. Yep. Nice. We can put this on him. We're going to go 10 to 4. I'm going to go 12 to 4. Because he gets +1. Number connection is from the nearest damage or horror. So 1, 2. Alright, 12 to 4. That's good. We do take a horror. But we do get to move one over to him. Yes, I think yes. And then we can go again. You're confused. And we go 12 to 4 because we get +2 from this. He is toast. If there are 3 damage and 3 horror. While you're unable to physically harm the monster, your insights in the energy flow allows you to find vulnerabilities in its form and exploit them. The thing cries out in unearthly rage as the energy fills its form, granting you a brief and horrible glimpse of the true appearance before it dissipates gruesomely. This brings me back, chat. That fucking text on this. If the Necronomicon Olaus Wormius translation is played, that's great. We just get resolution 3 though. The valley around you goes quiet, more silent than you expected as the ambient hum of the flowing energy has ceased. Only minutes after the departure of the horde do the soft chirps of crickets fall back in, and the ever-present call of whippoorwills echo from the distant trees. It's difficult to say if your meddling with the standing stones has quelled anything, but at the very least you've developed an understanding of this latent energy and how to identify the signs of its presence. We'll record that the ley lines were altered. During the scenario, when each scenario begins, the investigators may search the encounter deck for up to player, hex, or monster cards and discard them, then shuffle the encounter card. That's pretty sick. And add anyone may choose to add ley sensitivity to their deck. If you use brain, you may use foot. After you deal any amount of damage to a monster abomination, you place the bottom X cards you discard on the bottom of your deck. That's actually pretty sick for this campaign too. Resolution 4. The decrepit silhouette of Dunwich buildings look almost welcome after your travails throughout the valley. You know full well with any dark schemes at work that any dark schemes at work won't be halted by your meddling here, but you hope they'll at least be slow enough to give you an advantage. Each investigator gains Victory X, and if a Brood of Yogg-Sothoth is the victory display in your campaign log, record X Broods escape to the wild, reduce that number by 1. That's kind of cool. You have not played on Dimension Seed, remove 1 set aside. Oh, that's actually really fucking sick. I like that. That's really fun. That's really fun. So this is pretty cool. I think my decks were a little bit cheeky. I think this Dexter deck was actually good. I actually think the Dexter deck was good. I don't know about the Alessandra deck, but I think that might just be because, as the user in chat pointed out, Alessandra just screams 3-player, and I think she really shines there. In 2-player, I imagine she's a little bit awkward. She can get the job done, obviously, but I think she has to work a bit harder. Albeit, with all that said, I think this would have been a lot different if we hit a Fine Close earlier on, right? And if we hit, like, a Beguile earlier. I don't know. I'm curious to keep testing Alessandra to see what sticks. But this is a nice, simple Beard scenario with some good twists on it. What's not to love, right? What's not to love? Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be checking out the next Mythos Deviations in the near future. But have a great rest of your day if you're watching this, whenever you're watching it. And as always, GG's.